This is Tiny. I don't know if you thought up a new name for her or not. She has a home, and she just turned 6 weeks old. Her favorite place to sit is on top of the food. That way, all she has to do is just bend her head down and chew on it. She's a smart little booger, and she's real super sweet natured and pretty outgoing. She don't seem to be bothered by much. She likes attention. There's that little touch of white on her chin. And she's a little girl. She'll probably be, my guess is around 6 pounds. She could stay smaller. I've had them stay 3 pounds. I've got a lady in Iowa that has a 3-pounder that she got from me. I think it's Iowa. It's an I state anyway. I have a really bad memory. That's why I write everything down. And but that's happens with old age. But I've had that all my life for some reason. I always have had to struggle to remember. And this is a sweet little girl, and they're 6 weeks old. Tiny is her name. That's what I call her anyway. And the new owners haven't, given me a new name for her, so they may want to keep it. I don't know. She's a sweetie pie, but I've been calling her Tiny. And she doesn't have a whole lot of white on her. She has this foot that's kind of white on the, I guess that would be the left foot, her left foot. Let me see, I may have that backwards. I'm looking at her through a camera, I guess. Let me turn that around. Yep. That's her left foot. Anyway, she is getting lighter and lighter, and her fur, they're going to the litter pan now, pretty good in a limited area. You have to limit their space. You can't turn them loose in a big space and expect them to use it. You have to keep them in like a 4x5 space and keep their food and water close to them when they're babies. And then when they get a little older, you can extend the space to like a one-room situation. But you never want to turn a little bitty puppy loose in a whole house, because they forget where their food's at and their water, and it's important to keep them where they're close to everything. I suggest human mesh playpens because they can see you through the mesh, and that way that comforts them. They don't like to be alone.